What's going on, everyone? Squire VWG here, and we're with
Thomas, or Bollywop in the Discord.
And what did you do?
I won me locals with a bit of Ruby Sapphire.
Awesome. So just tell us about the locals, where it is, and what it is, and what tournament it was.
Yeah, so my local scene is Geek Retreat Blackburn. That is my home store. I work there as well. We have Lorcana on Thursdays at 6 and Sundays at 12. I get to play on the Sundays. And yeah, I won with Ruby Sapphire. This is the deck that I played in set 1. There is another deck profile on Squire's channel a while ago, which is this but is set 1. But this is so much better in set 2, it's unreal. But yeah, I'll explain it as we go.
Awesome, let's get through the deck profile.
Cool, so the bread of the deck is the ramp. We don't play like a crazy amount of ramp. Really, we're not looking to ramp from the hand. We're looking to ramp from the top of the deck. You could ramp from the hand now that the deck has draw power. However, like the main thing that you care about in this deck is getting to 6 mana, and then after that, you're just dropping bomb after bomb every turn. So basically, your mulligan strategy is like hard mulligan for 2 of these. You want one of the 2 drops, and then one of any of the others. So then on turn 4 you have 6 mana. And obviously turn 5 is when you can be prepared. So, talking about be prepared, we'll move on to removal. So first is Maui. I kind of thought about not playing Maui, but I think that's stupid. This card often just trades at least 2 for 1. I don't think I've ever played this card and it's traded 1 for 1. Don't play 4 anymore because you don't need to. You've got good draw power now. So we just play 3. But yeah, super good card. It's a lot safer to ink this card now. Now that you have, well, again, draw power. You got 4 Let It Go. Probably just the best removal, like single target removal spell in the deck. Obviously you can sing it. So it's free. Got 3 Lady Tremium, 3 Hades, and 3 Maleficent. When I can, there we go. These are kind of like your 1-for-1s. So these are probably your best removal cards aside from Let It Go. Let It Go obviously has the added benefit of being free. But the good thing about these is you put a body on the board whilst removing a body off your opponent's board. So you gain tempo whilst taking away your opponent's tempo. So they're all good. And Tremine, of course, gets around Ward. We used to play 4 Maleficent and 4 Hades, but now we just play 3 of each because we got Tremine. And again, more draw power, so we don't really need to run the max amount to find them. And then 4 Be Prepared. Card's crazy. It's kind of like the big reason to play this. Then we've got the busted draw engine of this set that I think everybody playing blue is playing, but I'll go over it anyway. So we're playing 4 Popsicle, the absolute star of this deck. 1 Scepter, 1 Shield of Virtue. They're just utility items. Usually you're popping them to draw 2 later on. But they also, like, I've used both of these. Then we got 2 Fishbone Quill. Again, we can now ramp from hand, unlike last set, where we had no draw power. So just to buff out item numbers and make sure that we have items for Hiram, we're playing 2 Fishbone Quill. We're playing 4 Nick to get the Popsicle back. This card is crazy busted. It's insane. Whenever you play it, you can pop an. Whenever you play it or quest, you can pop an item to draw 2. Very, very, very good. Draw power on this is insane. And then to round off that package, we're playing 2 Tamatoa. Kind of serves 2 purposes. This can just keep getting back Popsicles that you can keep popping with Faversham. But also, like, this is how you end your games. So you could play, what's he called, Brave Little Tailor in this spot, just as a way to end the game. But I found this is just better. It has more utility. Then other draw power we have 3 Gaston. I'd love to play 4 because I really like this card, but it's uninkable, and this deck is already playing 20 uninkable cards, so... and then 2 Robin Hood. I rarely get the effect off, but it's a nice way to deal with evasive, I guess, and it's inkable. And then lastly, this deck, a big reason I think this deck is like probably the best deck at the moment, or one of the best decks, is it feels like every other good deck is playing Steel. So this deck is just insane against Steel. You don't give Steel any like good targets for their cards, and all of your threats are cards that you don't really care about. Like if they remove, like what they if they have to remove a Hades, then they're trading multiple cards to get rid of that Hades. Or next turn you're just going to play a Maleficent, or you're going to play a Triamine. However, our worst matchup is like the new Rush bounce decks where you're playing like the 1-cost Lilo or 1-cost Maleficent or the Pinocchio and just bouncing them back to hand and questing really fast. So to try and help with that, we're playing 3 Teeth and Ambitions and 3 Mini. Mini often just like it just trades with Lilos or it trades with Pinocchio. That came up in my last round. But the only game I lost today was against that deck. But this is just to help with that a bit. The Teeth and Ambition came in clutch in that matchup. If I wasn't playing this, I'd have lost that match 100%. And of course, the cool tech with this card is you can sing it with Grammatala, pop the Grammatala, and then deal 2 damage to something. So you're just ramping at the same time. So obviously the awkward bit about Grammatala is not everybody wants to kill her.
Nice. Any shout outs?
Shout out Geek Retreat Blackburn. Shout out my boy Squire. Yeah, that's Ruby Sapphire. Honestly, think it's probably the best deck of the format, but we'll see. If the meta changes like set 1 change, then that won't stay.
Awesome. Thanks for watching, guys, and well done in your first place. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button, like the video, and we'll catch you guys very, very soon.
Goodbye.